You know what? I'm going to let it loose a little bit. So I apologize in advance. But this Roger Goodell, this NFL officiating is fucking atrocious. It is atrocious. Seriously. It ain't just my game. How about the Houston Texans getting freaking pass interference calls on them back to back, and they hardly ever touched them? I mean, this officiating is flat out fucking garbage. It is terrible. I mean, I don't even care that the Bengals are losing. I don't. Honestly, and I got news for you. Pittsburgh is a fluke. I'm telling you. They are not as good as everybody thinks they are. They're struggling to beat a team right now with a bottom five defense and a backup quarterback that's hardly ever played. So, I don't want to hear it from the Steeler fans. You should be beating us by 30. I mean, the fact that you're struggling against us is freaking laughable. I mean, like I said, I don't even care that they're losing. They should be losing for I mean, come on, they're playing with Jake Browning, for Christ's sakes. They should be losing. Oh, man. I can't wait to play the Steelers when Joe Burrow is healthy. We're going to beat them by freaking 30. So, anyway, that's off my chest. But, no, the NFL officiating is flat out terrible. It is awful. Like I said, that's why I barely watch the games anymore. Because it's gotten to the point where it's unwatchable. The NFL refs are literally deciding games. I said this last year. It was during the Super Bowl. I mean, the freaking Super Bowl last year ended on a freaking penalty. What does that tell you? That tells you right there. It went on in the championship games against Kansas City, and it went on in Philadelphia. And now it's going on all year round. You know, if I'm the NFL players and we're sacrificing our bodies like that, let's just say I'm an NFL player, I think what the NFL players need to do is go on strike. Seriously. Do like what the NBA did. Have a lockout and say, you know what, Roger Goodell, until you get this fucking officiating crew figured out, we're not going to sacrifice our bodies anymore. We're not going to do it. We're not going to play, period. Do what you got to do with our contract. We don't care. Because you're the officiating, the NFL refs are literally deciding fucking games. And if I'm a player, I'd say fuck that. I'm not going out there and sacrificing my body anymore. You can go fuck yourself, Roger Goodell. And like I said, I'm sorry for my language, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, seriously, like I said, I don't even care that the Bengals are losing. They should be losing, for Christ's sakes. They got a bottom five defense and a backup quarterback. They should be losing. So, yeah. I'm more pissed off at this NFL officiating. I've been saying it for the last couple years. That they are literally deciding games. And the only way this is going to change, because Roger Goodell ain't going to do anything about it, so the only way this is going to stop is the NFL players need to get together and just say, you know what? We're going to boycott this fucker. We're going to boycott him. That's it. We're done. Why are we going out there putting our bodies at risk for injuries when we got refs that are literally deciding games? No. Hey, it was going on in the NBA, and Shaquille O'Neal called them out. Don't you remember on national television? He said, yeah, this is why the NBA is losing money, because the NFL refs are deciding fucking games. So somebody needs to call them out. Call them out for what it is. This is ridiculous. Oh. And like I said, it ain't just my game. It's going on all over the place. They throw a freaking flag, they pick it up, and we still get a penalty? What the hell? That's why I hardly watch the game anymore. That's why. I told you. Because it is almost unwatchable. It is getting to the point where it's unwatchable. And honestly, for the fans too, like myself, just like I told you, the only way this shit's going to change is if you guys stop watching it and stop going to the games. Hit them where it hurts. Hit them in the pocket. Because the comments ain't going to do anything. You got to actually do it. Quit going to the games. Quit watching the games. And NFL players, honestly, I think what you need to do is freaking boycott. Go on strike. Say, you know what? No, we're not tolerating this shit. There's my rant for the day. But honestly, like I said, yeah, I mean, who cares? The Bengals season is over. I don't even care about that. It's just my point going back to these NFL officials. It's just flat out garbage. Let me know what you guys think.